The moment I step across my parents' threshold, the air hums like a live wire. It's not just nostalgia or familiarity, there's tension hiding beneath their smiles. Mom's hand on my coat is firmer than usual. Dad's handshake presses a fraction too long. Autumn glances between them with that conspiratorial spark I've known since we were kids. She's waiting. They're all waiting. "Welcome home, Sierra," Mom says, her voice layered with practiced cheer. The dining room gleams, polished silver, crystal glasses, fresh-cut flowers. Everything screams careful preparation. I slip into my seat opposite Autumn, who beams like she just won a prize. Memories surface, childhood tricks, hidden whoopee cushions, her delight at my surprise missteps. I smile faintly, the echo of a younger self who trusted too easily. Dad carves the roast beef with meticulous precision. Mom ladles mashed potatoes. My plate is served, but something in the corner of my vision freezes my stomach, a manila folder peeking from beneath Dad's napkin. "How's the clinic?" Mom chirps, artificially bright. "Still those crazy hours?" "Busy," I reply. My gaze flicks toward Dad and back to the folder. Autumn leans forward, practically radiating excitement. "I've thought about your practice. I could manage the office, streamline everything. Just a modest 25% share of profits." Time slows. I feel the air thicken, the room shrinking. Every late-night shift, every unpaid bill, every sacrifice flashes in succession. I remember dorm room lamps burning past midnight, counting pennies while she enjoyed sorority weekends. I inhale, keeping my voice calm. "I already have a manager," I say softly. Mom waves a hand, smooth as polished wood. Dad reaches for the folder, but I hold their gaze. "May I see your proposal?" The folder slides toward me. I flip through the neat pages and feel an unexpected surge of power. Weeks of mismanagement, double-booked rooms, unauthorized discounts, every detail cataloged by date, meticulously tracked. I breathe. They think this is a simple conversation. I know it's an ambush. And I'm ready. The first shock hits like a hammer. Autumn's face falters as I reveal the spreadsheets. 23 billing errors, 15 double-booked sessions, unauthorized discounts, and nearly $40,000 in unrecorded family favors. Mom's fingers fidget with the napkin. Dad's confident smile tightens at the edges. "You made all these mistakes?" I ask quietly, letting the weight of silence sink in. "They were learning errors," Mom offers, voice brittle. "These weren't learning errors," I counter, stacking folders like bricks of evidence. "They were careless assumptions that the rules didn't apply to you." Flashbacks invade, graduations unattended, academic honors ignored, nights sleeping on a vinyl treatment table to pay tuition while she flaunted her freedom. Every memory fuels a growing calm, a recognition that my invisibility has honed me into someone precise, strategic, and unshakable. I place the legal agreement on the table. The corporate letterhead gleams. Colorado Healthcare Partners now handles administrative oversight. Section 4.3 highlighted. No family member may hold management authority without unanimous board consent. Autumn flushes. Dad leans forward. "You can't make business decisions like this without family input." "I can," I answer evenly, voice stronger than the nervous tremor inside. I present additional documentation, patient complaints, financial reconciliations, hours I worked while she frolicked at parties. The room tilts. Their eyes shift uncomfortably, their rehearsed confidence collapsing. "Let's negotiate," Dad tries weakly, offering a compromise. I close my portfolio with a snap. "No. My clinic isn't a negotiation." Mom gasps, Autumn hisses, and for the first time, I feel unburdened. Standing over the table, I feel the invisible chains of childhood lift. I've fought alone, survived, and now thrive. And no one will take that from me. 3 weeks later, the clinic hums with life. My team, 15 therapists strong, manages complex cases, supports underserved patients, and follows my vision. Autumn's attempts to infiltrate the practice are null. The family's meddling is ineffective. But the emotional twist comes at a cafe table. Mom, Dad, and Autumn approach, attempting reconciliation under neutral eyes and neutral territory. They present muffins, tablets, and rehearsed charm. My portfolio sits heavy before me. Family matters, Dad starts, voice low and persuasive. This is business, I reply, finger tapping the leather folder. And it's mine. The air vibrates with unspoken truths as I reveal their social media posts, screenshots, and emails showing how they claimed partnership in my success publicly while disregarding me privately. Autumn falters. Mom's smile wavers. Dad's posture stiffens. I've been paying attention, I say. Evidence slides across the table. Patient errors, unauthorized discounts, and loans given in good faith, I present it all. Their carefully crafted illusions crack like glass. This is the turning point. My family, once controlling, is exposed, powerless. And yet, the twist isn't cruelty, it's liberation. I realize independence isn't just legal, it's emotional, psychological. I am no longer defined by their approval. Back at the clinic, I walk the floor. Patients greet me warmly. Therapists consult me eagerly. My hands, once trembling under parental oversight, guide confident care. But my inner world simmers, past pain, triumph, and the lingering question of family reconciliation. The climax builds as Mom's social media posts attempt subtle praise and Autumn texts, tentative and fragile. I recognize attempts at connection, but the stakes are clear, boundaries are essential. I review the scholarship fund for underserved students, an initiative that embodies both my healing and my independence. The weight of responsibility contrasts with freedom. No one can exploit my efforts again. I prepare for a public talk, sharing lessons of professional growth and personal empowerment. The audience will hear not just my skills, but the story behind them, invisible struggles, relentless work, and the importance of asserting boundaries. Sunday dinner is no longer the battlefield. That scene, once electric with tension, is replaced by reflection. I deliver the scholarship speech, the culmination of years of resilience. Every eye in the room sees my competence, dedication, and care. Inside, I recall the folder, the spreadsheets, the late nights. I no longer need to brandish them, the results speak. My clinic flourishes, reputation solidifies, and the community recognizes the integrity I've built. Finally, the emotional apex hits as I mentor 3 new therapists. Their bright-eyed determination mirrors my younger self, hungry for validation, yet trusting no one blindly. I teach them the most critical lesson, knowing your value and demanding respect. The Denver skyline glows through my office window. Patients leave with gratitude, staff share victories. I trace my first business license, a tactile reminder of the journey. A text from Autumn appears, simple, neutral. Mom's photos arrive, unassuming, genuine. Slowly, the family begins tentative steps toward authentic connection. But I remain firm, professional boundaries intact. Evening arrives. I step onto the porch at Leah's home, breathing mountain air. I've reclaimed myself. I understand that true healing, whether for patients or myself, requires boundaries, respect, and courage. The story closes with Sierra standing tall, observing both the landscape and her life, independent, fulfilled, and resilient. She heals, and finally, she is seen.